have some message for him, Padre? You could at least tell him to put his faith in God, couldn't you?
I'll pray for him for the rest of my days. But I will not risk testing his faith against your stupidity.
Lucifer, my father, hear me.
She could call out demons.
And in the hearts and minds of these people. Starring Louis Jourdan and Anne Baxter. Ritual of Evil. Next.
Tonight, it's an international rescue as the Man of Steel returns.
I believe this is your floor. Nobody's going to get in here. We will kill the son of Al-Qaeda. Revenge! Revenge! Now we're cooking, huh?
Gene Hackman, Margot Kidder, and Christopher Reeve star Superman 2 next.
Carded budget. The smart money is on budget.
For USA Update, I'm Randy Meyer.
You're watching USA, America's favorite cable network.
The USA Cartoon Express, traveling east and heading west. It's a great thing called that Cartoon Fair.
I'm Hudson here, if you're ready to live.
It's time for cartoons right now, right here. Well, Tony helps keep things right on track.
The famous cartoon stars riding in back.
Hop on board for the daily run. And the most cartoony kind of fun. Action, adventure, and all the rest on the USA Cartoon Express.
There's a new series coming to television. If you don't watch it, you could be making a grave error. A very grave error. Friday the 13th, the series.
You are entering the universe of Sci-Fi Entertainment, the official magazine of the Sci-Fi Channel. Call 1-800-77-SCI-FI for movie and series info, interviews, news and reviews on videos, books, and technology. It's your only source for the Sci-Fi schedule, movie listings, and channel exclusives. Test your mental metal. Call 1-800-77-SCI-FI. Get 6 issues of Sci-Fi Entertainment for only $15.95. Have your Visa or MasterCard ready. Welcome to the Edge.
Whether you're cold or whether you're wet, you'll weather it better with a warm, welcoming Knorr soup. Like Knorr blended golden vegetable. Wholesome, nourishing vegetables, selected and blended for a soup that's thick but smooth. Soup in a cup or soup in a bowl, there's no soup more satisfying. Knorr soup. So good you go.
Call now. The phone lines are open. I'm Teddy, operator at Creepo, the masters of telephone terror. Need a good scare? Then call us only if you dare. Dial 1-900-490-CREEP. That's 1-900-490-CREEP. And if you're one of the lucky or unlucky randomly selected callers, you'll talk to me live. Only $2 a call.
Dracula has you marked for death.
His terror is known throughout history.
In Transylvania, the name is associated only with evil.
Now he's come to America.
That he would fasten on it, then drain it dry, just as he did his homeland.
The legendary Lon Chaney Jr. gives new life to the Lord of the Undead.
I don't even know if it's for real.
Son of Dracula, part of Lon Chaney Jr. Week. Tonight at 9 p.m., 6 Pacific on the Sci-Fi Channel.
He is man.
I cannot control my thoughts.
He is beast.
In his own right, he's a god.
Beneath the city, he defends his secret world.
He protects the people he loves.
Against a danger beyond imagining. Ron Perlman, Linda Hamilton, Beauty and the Beast on the Sci-Fi Channel. Coming up next.
The majesty, the might, the mayhem of Marvel Comics leaps off the printed page for larger-than-life action on the Sci-Fi Channel. Join Marvel's own Stan Lee for 2 titanic days with the Incredible Hulk.
One of the great stories of the 20th century.
And the Amazing Spider-Man.
This one's an original.
When the Sci-Fi Channel presents the Mighty Marvel Marathon, hosted by Stan Lee, beginning Sunday, July 4th at 8 a.m.
Hulk to the first power.
That's incredible.
Hulk to the second power. Hulk to the power of 3. Bill Bixby and Lou Ferrigno Hulk out in a power-packed trio of the Hulk's greatest adventures. The Incredible Hulk triple feature on the Sci-Fi Channel. Next Sunday, beginning at noon Eastern.
Next,
It's like a make-believe world of natural things.
a young girl is imprisoned in a paradise.
She doesn't know who she is, where she is, why she's been here.
Is it possible the world will be destroyed?
But in the real world, there isn't much time.
The city's going to self-destruct. It will be the end of mankind.
You're our only hope for survival.
You must follow her. Protect the secret of EYES.
Now it will take incredible courage to keep humanity alive.
Through my inner mind. Through my inner mind.
Is this really the end of our civilization?
Eyes of Mars, next on the Sci-Fi Channel.
I'm ready.
Here's Monday, September 18th. Some folks like their men massive.
Look at the size of that man!
Some prefer their women petite. Others can't make up their minds.
I'm not growing. You're shrinking.
Whether you're getting small or living large, meet the monumental and the minuscule.
So, Debbie, tell me size doesn't count.
When the Sci-Fi Channel presents Little Big People, begins Monday, September 18th at 9 Eastern.
Castle Dracula, home for many centuries to a dreadful dynasty of vicious vampire ducks, the Counts of Dracula. Legend has it that these foul beings can be destroyed by escape through the heart or exposure to sunlight. This does not suffice, however, for they may be brought back to life by means of a secret rite that can be performed once a century when the moon is in the 8th house.
Blood.
I'll get it! The latest reincarnation did not run according to plan.
In the heart of Transylvania, in the Vampire Hall of Fame, yeah, there's not a vampire as any other. He won't bite, feast the man, cause he's a vegetarian, and things never run to plan for. If you're looking for some fun, you can always count upon the wild and wacky one they call
Hey, Count Dracula.
If you're feeling all you kind of could be your man up with. If your knees go and your teeth go, maybe you bumped into. He flies through the night looking for a bite, but he's back home by daylight. If you sort of or you're a little, it's certain you've run into. If your heart goes or your mind goes, man, you had a brush with. So watch out for the, beware of the, and pray you'll never meet with.
Creepball. When you call us, the terror begins. Creepball. Real life ghosts and zombies talk to you. Dial 1-900-490-CREEP. That's 1-900-490-CREEP. Randomly selected callers get connected to me live. Hurry up. We're waiting for you, pigeon. If you're under 18, make sure your parents know you're calling. Just $2 per call.
Something is about to bring families closer together. There's something sneaky going on right under the president's nose. First, I have a brief statement. And these. Everyone knows Washington is full of bugs and rats.
Everybody, hands up!
No, freaking way!
But this is ridiculous.
Either you let me talk to Elvis, or I'm gonna start dropping hostages!
From the producers of Doogie Howser comes the new First Family of Bug. Capital Critters. Special preview on ABC TV.
Who is Darkman?
I gotta tell you something about me. He's a cockroach. You think you kill him? And he pops up someplace else.
In the darkest hour,
There's a light that shines on every human being. But one. Darkman, rated R.
Coming soon, Darkman 3. Die, Darkman, die.
Jimmy! Will you stop wasting your time watching that garbage? You should be doing your homework. I don't know what I'm
Hey, Junior, I got something you can really sink your teeth into.
Calling all Dream Warriors. Think you're brave enough to face Freddy? Well, now you can put your nightmare knowledge to the test and win money. You can win $250 a day. Just pick up your phone and dial 1-900-860-4FRED. And you can challenge Freddy Krueger in the ultimate trivia game.
Hundreds of blood-curdling questions about all my films. Still need a few pointers? Well, listen up, lunch meat.
Call now and challenge Freddy in his trivia game to win cash.
Well, little piggy, I might not get you now, but I'll get you in A Nightmare on Elm Street 6.
$2 the first minute, $1 each additional minute. Callers under 18 get your parents' permission before you dial.
What a rush.
Next, our USA Network special continues with Friday the 13th, Part 2.
When full moons rule the evening sky, Camp Crystal Lake begins to die. With young and able counselors slain, there's just one boy that will remain. His name is Jason, and these are his days. It's Friday the 13th on USA. Just pray that Jason's not after you as we begin Friday the 13th, Part 2, next on USA.
One by one, the collection is displayed.
Smith! What the hell is going on here?
Presenting rare and special programs, the Sci-Fi Series Collection.
We needed to have a world in which the plasmoid creatures had been actually created by androids.
An android that reads poetry. Seems to have a lot on his mind.
Watch your step in The Other World. Tomorrow at 9, 6 Pacific. No one can escape the curse of the undead. Nosferatu. Wednesday at noon, 9 Pacific on the Sci-Fi Channel.
I'm the suit, I'm the pebble in your shoe, I'm the fever in your bed, I'm the bump on every hand, I'm the peel on which you slip, I'm on every hand, I'm the thorn in your side, makes you wriggle and writhe, and it's so easy when you're evil. This is the life you see, the
October on the Sci-Fi Channel.
TV's longest-running investigation into the world of paranormal phenomena is only on the Sci-Fi Channel. We give you the facts. You make up your mind. Sightings. 7 p.m. Eastern, Sci-Fi Thursday.
This is USA.
Brace yourself for a special presentation of Saturday Nightmares. Oh, yes. The ultimate in gut-wrenching terror. Friday the 13th. A crazed killer stalks Crystal Lake, and a group of unwary camp counselors are destined for doom.
This place is cursed. Cursed.
Starring Betsy Palmer,
What monster could have done
Adrian King, and Kevin Bacon. Plus the Alfred Hitchcock Hour to bring your nightmare to a chilling conclusion. So be sure your doors are securely locked as Friday the 13th begins tonight's Saturday Nightmare.
The following film contains graphic violence and material that may not be suitable for younger viewers. Parental discretion is advised.
Your Saturday nightmare will continue with Friday the 13th after these messages. Your nightmare now continues with Friday the 13th.
This film contains graphic violence and material that may not be suitable for younger viewers. Parental discretion is advised.
Friday the 13th, starring Kevin Bacon, will continue. 13. Friday the 13th, starring Adrian King, will continue. Friday the 13th will continue after this. Now back to Friday the 13th, starring Betsy Palmer. The 13th. Your nightmare continues with Friday the 13th. Your Saturday nightmare will continue with Friday the 13th. After this for you, make another mark on your calendar. Friday the 13th, Part 2, is coming to Saturday Nightmares. In Part 2, Jason's mom has passed away, and now he's very upset.
Paul? Answer me!
Friday the 13th, Part 2, next Saturday at 8 p.m. sharp on USA. Jason will be waiting. And now the conclusion of Friday the 13th.
The tricks are terrifying and the treats are chilling, with a month-long festival of fear on the Sci-Fi Channel. First, what you don't see can scare you. Invisible people. Next, it's a week of puppet peril with a Puppet Master Quartet. Then fix up this old haunted house as Bob Vila hosts architectural nightmares. And finally, it's terror without borders. Horror round the world. October on the Sci-Fi Channel. Welcome.
They're stupendous.
A monster leaving a trail of carnage.
They're spine-tingling.
Yes, it came from outer space to fill the world with terror.
They're shocking.
Even science was stunned.
They're short. See the most incredible coming attractions ever to grace the silver screen on Trailer Park, only on the Sci-Fi Channel. 1:30 p.m. Eastern, Sci-Fi Saturday.
Crash test dummy. Any volunteers? You are ready!
It's Friday night, and the mood is right. Gonna have some fun, show you how it's done, TGIF.
Let's begin.
Oh yeah,
next.
Michael Audrey Myers shall be tried as an adult for the murder of his sister, Judith Margaret Myers.
You fooled him, haven't you, Mike? But not me.
It's a holiday you'll remember forever.
Halloween night is when people play tricks on each other.
What about the boogeyman?
Death has come to your little town, Sheriff.
Seasons don't feel right. Nor do the wind, the sun, or the rain. We can be like they.
Jamie Lee Curtis.
What's the boogeyman?
Donald Pleasance.
As a matter of fact, it was.
In a film by John Carpenter.
Oh no.
Halloween. Next.
This film includes some violent content. Parental discretion is advised.
Don't let Fox Weekend pass you by. Just check us out and you'll know why.
Oh, Richard, don't be ridiculous. I would never think of looking at another man.
Oh, you're right, honey. How foolish of me.
The best of 20th century, whoa, yeah. Don't let Fox Weekend pass you.
Yo, Fox Weekend!
Don't let Fox Weekend pass you by. You're gonna love every minute. Just check us out.
Fox.
And you'll know why.
Fox.
You better believe it matters to me.
Fox.
Don't let Fox Weekend pass you by.
I consider Fox the Rodeo Drive of the airwaves.
Can you get any classier than this?
Well, Rube, looks like you made it to the top.
Don't let Fox Weekend pass you by.
I do believe in werewolves. I do believe in werewolves.
Now I know why they call this place Fox.
Look at that baby. Look at her.
Don't let Fox Weekend pass you by. No, don't let it pass you by. Don't let Fox Weekend pass you by.
Thanks for joining us at Fox. Thank you.
The gateway to the world of science fiction on the internet. The Dominion. Catch it on the World Wide Web. The Sci-Fi Channel welcomes you to the edge.
This is a zombie.
the living dead.
This is also a zombie. Join White Zombie frontman Rob Zombie for 5 nights of festering flesh, grinning ghouls, crawling corpses, and carnivorous creeps.
Here they come!
Plus, go behind the scenes for the making of the latest White Zombie video.
It's zombies, it's rock and roll, it's Zombie A Go-Go on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Begins Monday at 9, 6 Pacific.
Sundays at 6, 5 Central on USA.
Has the thrill gone out of your life?
I want to be dead.
Then you need a dose of USA's Saturday Nightmares. Movies so scary. They'll drive you back. Plus tales of mystery and imagination with a dash of devilish humor from the modern master of the macabre, Alfred Hitchcock. It's all waiting for you every week on Saturday Nightmares. Saturday nights at 8, 7 Central on USA.
Marcello Mastroianni stars in a delightful and dazzling romp through revolutionary France, La Nuit Varennes, coming up next on Cinemax.
You know, 1962 had to be the best year of my life. I was a member of Delta Tau Chi. The Deltas. What a great bunch of guys. Bluto. Hoover. Raise your right hand. D-Day. Boone.
It's not gonna be an orgy.
The party. The friendships. The girls. Of course, we had our problems.
I want you off this campus at 9 o'clock Monday morning.
National Lampoon's Animal House, starring John Belushi.
This month, Cinemax gets into gear for non-stop action and fun.
It's like fun.
At the drive-in every Saturday night.
I'm trying to learn about life and love here.
Bobby learns fast from a very special teacher.
I only teach French.
Now homework's his favorite subject with My Tutor. And the subject here is
Sex education.
Because these kids are trying for a perfect score in the facts of life.
Perfect.
At this not-so-proper private school.
Anything else you like?
John Dillinger liked her looks, so she became partners with public enemy #1. She's the lady in red. And he's a lone wolf lawman living by his own rules.
Come on, tough guy.
Chuck Norris takes on the ultimate challenge as Lone Wolf McQueen. It's action-packed and plenty of fun. So meet us at the drive-in every Saturday night on Cinemax. It'll drive you wild.
Japan, a land of tradition and progress, incredible beauty and terrifying evil. Into this world falls Rick Murphy, an American loner with nothing to lose but his life.
Warrior's right, I'm dead meat.
Caught in the middle of a deadly feud, he must choose between 2 brothers, one unbending in his fight for honor, the other unstoppable in his lust for power, both willing to die for the equals.
This sword, with its equal, have been the sword of my family's honor for generations. I think I understand. No, you do not. But I will teach you.
Together, teacher and student must meet. The challenge. Scott Glenn, Toshiro Mifune. The challenge.
We've got a wonderful world of entertainment just for you on Cinemax.
The following feature has been rated R by the Motion Picture Association of America. It is intended for mature audiences and parental discretion is advised.
Democrats and Republicans, oh my. Mice and rats and roaches in the White House, oh my. The White House is overrun with capital critters. Saturdays at 8:30 on the best place for tunes, Cartoon Network.
Let's split up. They're always saying it. Well, I, for one, am sick of splitting up. It never helps, and I'm always getting stuck with them. Why are Fred and Daphne always heading off together anyway? I'm so hungry.
Once again, foolish friends, Freddy Krueger is on your phone. Dial this number now. I've got some tales to tell. Freddy's favorite bedtime stories. Bedtime stories. All brand new, straight from my boiler room to your home. It's Freddy Krueger on your phone. So dial this number now if you dare. Tell him Freddy sent you.
$2 the first minute, 45 cents each additional minute. Children, get your parents' permission before you dial.
Roses are red, violets are blue. Saturday Nightmares has the terror of My Bloody Valentine for you. Tonight at 8.
Enter a world of premonitions, visions, and nightmares. Join host John Newland and dare to take that one step beyond. Weekdays at 5, 2 Pacific.
Welcome to Comlink Satellite Service. You have selected faster than light near speed for today, 26 October, 2144.
3 of the little visitors died yesterday. The creatures from Rilo 7 have been in failing health lately. A mysterious wasting syndrome has afflicted them since their outrageous behavior at the NAU banquet 2 months ago. FTL must ask the obvious question. Was it something they ate? The remaining 7 are under close observation. Have you seen one of these for sale? If so, report it immediately. It's being advertised as genuine T. martianus, the plant whose seeds were discovered near Habitat Mars. The importation of alien life forms is strictly forbidden by the Intercombine Treaty of 2117.
Science fiction represents the 20th century mythology that, as every society over hundreds of years, has required to have its own mythology, its own dream world, alongside its reality. Science fiction is that for the 20th century.
Science fiction is a great arena. It's got that kind of rhythm and that intensity and that, insane drama. It's a great stage.
Let the attack begin.
I think I enjoy more fantasy. I like to see where the imagination can go. Create other worlds. That's fun. Or live in other worlds or be part of that.
I think people like to they like to get out of today as much as possible. So they don't mind looking back and they don't mind looking forward, as long as they don't have to look at today. And I think as far as horror is concerned, I think people will just down and out like to be scared.
If you would, you may tell her that it's Barnabas Collins.
I think science fiction can be a very eye-opening experience for young people in regards to expanding their potential into the future.
There's so much science fiction out there, and people are hungry for it.
The Sci-Fi Network would be great. I think it should open up the eyes to the public.
We're waiting for the Sci-Fi Channel. We're dying for it.
Oh, I'm very much looking forward to the Sci-Fi Channel because I love science fiction movies and television series and stuff like that.
You must make contact.
I wouldn't move from my chair.
Horror, science fiction. We're going to be watching 24 hours a day. It should have happened sooner.
Oh, this is great. I can't wait for it to come on.
I can't wait. When is it? I'll take off for work.
oh my gosh, it just amazes me that it's been so long coming, because the audience for science fiction, fantasy, horror, and so on is enormous.
I think it's a fabulous idea. I think it's going to be massively successful.
Oh, I think it's great. I think it's fabulous. I wish I thought of the idea myself, actually.
I predict that Sci-Fi Channel will be very successful. You've heard it here.
The future of television has arrived. Sci-Fi Channel.
This October, fall into action. It's excitement that's over the edge. Watch a young couple fall in love. Witness the changes. It's about time. Critically acclaimed, hard-hitting, Oliver Stone presents Zebrahead. Pursue a young man set up for a fall. What's in his case? A gun or a guitar? Mistaken for a hitman, he turns into a hero. El Mariachi. Discover a future ablaze with fall-down, drag-out martial arts fighting. Billy Blank stars with Bolo Young in the sci-fi thriller TC-2000. Detect a trail of terror covered with fallen bodies. When a detective matches wits with a serial killer, someone's gonna lose their life. The Baby Doll Murders. Climb the corporate ladder, where falling behind could be deadly. Laura Flynn Boyle, Timothy Hutton, The Temp. This October, you'll fall in love with the convenience of pay-per-view. Call your local cable operator now. Call for October action.
Over again, till he gets it right.
Believe it or not, I studied 19th century French poetry.
What a waste of time. Bill Murray, Andy McDowell.
Yes, Groundhog Day!
Life has a funny way of repeating itself.
What did you do today?
Oh, same old, same old.
Get the hits without the hassle on Viewer's Choice Pay-Per-View. Mark your calendar now for this pay-per-view event.
Catch the Shooting Stars, Saturday, October 30th on pay-per-view. Undefeated Michael Carvajal puts his IBF and WBC Light Flyweight Championship on the line against Domingo Sosa. Oscar De La Hoya continues his climb of the junior lightweight division. Plus, veteran Lupe Aquino squares off against Verno Phillips for the super welterweight crown. See it live on pay-per-view.
Look what you can order Monday on Viewer's Choice. She's sexy. She's legal. She's reached the point of no return. Catch Bridget Fonda in action on pay-per-view. Bridget Fonda is pure dynamite. This story packs a wallop, as does Bridget Fonda. Terrific non-stop action. Bridget Fonda is brilliant. Point of no return. One great performance, one explosive movie. Order it on pay-per-view. The following feature has been rated PG by the Motion Picture Association of America.
Every legend is based on fact. Every myth is grounded in truth. For 17 years, the town of Haddonfield, Illinois, has been haunted by a night when evil roamed the streets and a madman ruled the night. Everyone knows his name. Now, everyone will know the truth.
I knew what he was, but I never knew why.
Halloween 6, the origin of Michael Myers.
Showtime's got TV just for us, real kids TV. First, some accidental exposure.
Amanda!
So you saw Dom naked? Brings a new meaning to Amanda's life.
Pervert. A person who practices a sexual perversion.
And leaves her feeling a little weird.
It's not sick, you were curious. So, you don't think I'm a pervert?
Then, on Degrassi Junior High, a shot at first love.
Do you think I should ask Wheels on another date?
I can't. I gotta study.
Lands way off the mark.
Is Stephanie using me to make Wheels jealous?
Real Kids TV, Ready or Not, and Degrassi Junior High. Be there, or you are totally uncool.
Sunday on Showtime. Coming up tonight at 8, he's made of steel, but he's got a heart of gold. Everyone's favorite crime-fighting cyborg is back to save the day in the premiere of RoboCop 3. Then at 10 on Red Shoe Diaries, Jake's story. Can a beautiful stranger end the torment of losing a lover? There's only one way to find out. And at 10:35, Tanya Roberts goes undercover to reveal the secrets of a shady sex institute in the erotic thriller Sins of Desire.
Coming up, a USA Holiday Movie Special. For the next 8 hours, George Lucas's classic science fiction movie series is together at last on USA's Star Wars trilogy. Next,
Luke, the Force will be with you.
the saga begins.
I want to learn the ways of the Force and become a Jedi.
I'm in it for the money. I fear something terrible has happened.
If money is all that you love, then that's what you'll receive.
A brave crew of freedom fighters battles an evil empire.
I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you.
Don't rescue.
Listen to them. They're dying, R2.
Who will triumph?
I've been waiting for you, Obi-Wan.
Red 5. I'm going in.
You're all clear, kid. Now let's blow this thing and go home.
Alec Guinness, Harrison Ford, Carrie Fisher, and Mark Hamill. Star Wars. Next on USA's Star Wars trilogy. Next, USA's Star Wars trilogy holiday special will continue with The Empire Strikes Back. Merry Christmas. Coming up, a USA Holiday Movie Special. George Lucas's classic science fiction trilogy, Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi continue on USA's Star Wars trilogy. Darth Vader seeks revenge.
It is useless to resist.
Oh, yeah? Watch this. The rebels learn the ways of the Force.
I'm not afraid.
You will be.
But the dark powers of the Empire are overwhelming.
There's no escape.
The son of Skywalker must not become a Jedi.
Harrison Ford, Billy D. Williams, Carrie Fisher, and Mark Hamill. The Empire Strikes Back. Next on USA's Star Wars trilogy. Coming up, a USA Holiday Movie Special. George Lucas's classic science fiction trilogy, Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi continue on USA's Star Wars trilogy. Next,
Here we go again.
the final confrontation begins.
Free us or die.
Leave them to me.
The Death Star returns.
It's a trap.
More terrifying than ever. But the rebels find help in the strangest places. But never underestimate the power of the dark side.
In time, you will call me Master.
Harrison Ford, Billy D. Williams, Carrie Fisher, and Mark Hamill. Return of the Jedi. Next on USA's Star Wars trilogy.
Coming up on the Sci-Fi Channel. You're watching Alien Nation on the Sci-Fi Channel.
Bond. James Bond Jr. No one can stop him, but scum always tries. Young Bond cuts through each web of spies. He learned the game from his Uncle James. Now he's heir to the name. James Bond! James Bond Jr. Look out, he's coming through. He's got a job to do while he rescues the girl. James Bond Jr. chases scum around the world.
I'm Duckman, someone you never heard of, doing a show you've never seen on a night you're never home. Why the hell am I spending money on a commercial?
You're not paying. USA is paying.
And a fine network it is. Boneheads.
Duckman, premiering next Saturday night at 10:30, 9:30 Central on USA.
Fluffy, Uranus, where the hell is my coffee? Doesn't anyone care that I have a commercial to shoot? Oh, I didn't realize you guys were here already.
You're the ones who decided to give him his own show. Duckman, premiering next Saturday night at 10:30, 9:30 Central on USA.
Sorry I'm late. You caught me at a typical moment in my life as a USA detective. A life filled with excitement, adventure, and yes, beautiful women.
Duckman, he never runs out of air. Premiering next Saturday night at 10:30, 9:30 Central on USA.
All right, let's see. We got your Batman, your Superman, Aquaman, Underdog, Spider-Man.
He wasn't a man. Underdog, not Underman.
Giant Man.
Mr. Duckman, there's a USA executive on the line. He thinks this promo, sucks.
Yeah? Well, you can tell him to kiss my feather. I'm the star here.
The legacy continues. Duckman, premiering next Saturday night at 10:30 on USA.
Channel 15, Acadiana's alternative.
In Lafayette, this is KADN TV, Channel 15. Watch what we're doing now.
KADN Fox 15 in Lafayette, celebrating 10 years of service to Acadiana.
You're watching Fox 15. Cool like us.
You are watching KADN Fox 15, serving Abbeville, Eunice, Lafayette, and the rest of Acadiana. Fox rocks.
You're watching Fox 15 in high definition on KADN DT 15.1 and Cox Channel 706.
The hottest T-shirt in Acadiana this spring is Cajun Hot Acadiana Tees. Wear them and win money and prizes from Channel 15.
My name is Boudini, the great Boudini, magician and escape artist extraordinaire.
Oh, what's this? Chinese handcuffs? Oh, it's a piece of cake for Boudini. I'll be out in 1 second here.
Escape with the great Boudini, weeknights at 8 on Channel 15.
Maybe some glue's inside. I can get...
Hey, Boudini here to tell you about the Cajun Hot Acadiana t-shirts. What's that?
It's all right here on KADN Fox 15 at 9 o'clock every weeknight just before Seinfeld.
The Crawfish Festival is coming up on May the 2nd and 3rd, so we better get to hiding right now.
Yeah, you know, and Channel 15 in Lafayette is going to be covering all the festivities live from downtown Breaux Bridge.
Every sweeps, I edit commercials in hopes that you'll watch our station. And frankly, I'm tired.
Some like it hot. Some like it hot.
Anytime of day you turn your TV dial, stop in on Channel 15 for a while.
Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
Lucas's classic science fiction trilogy, Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi continues on USA's Star Wars Trilogy. Next,
Here we go again.
the final confrontation begins.
Free us or die.
Leave them to me. Oh, great. The Death Star returns. It's a trap. More terrifying than ever. But the rebels find help in the strangest places. But never underestimate the power of the dark side. In time, you will call me Master. Harrison Ford, Billy D. Williams, Carrie Fisher, and Mark Hamill. Return of the Jedi. Next on USA's Star Wars Trilogy.
They monkeyed around with his mind.
Nothing to worry about.
Then they lost his body.
Either I'm nuts or you are.
Now he's trapped inside a supercomputer
We're nothing more than a bite in a giant computer.
where fantasies are virtual reality.
We will terminate him.
Raul Julia, part machine, all man.
I guess I made some waves.
Overdrawn at the memory bank. Tomorrow at 3 p.m., 12 Pacific on the Sci-Fi Channel.